All right, good evening and welcome. My name is John DeVette, and if you're taking a look at this, you are probably having myself or one of my team members having you take a look at the My Fun Life opportunity. And there are certain things that you need to know about this in considering this opportunity to make sure that you can make an informed decision. And I want to cover some of those things here quickly with this video. The first thing is My Fun Life is not a travel company, but they are a mobile app company. And this is very significant. I spent 10 years working in the cellular telephone industry, and I've also worked in the cable industry. And of course, one thing that has been a little bit overlooked in this industry is mobile apps, because it's the way that we interact using cell phones and tablets and those mobile devices, personal communication devices. They're not going to change. If you look at the younger generations, computers are going to not go by the wayside, but as far as the way people who are mobile and on the move access information, it's going to be a mainstay that's never going to change. And there's a lot of things I know about the cellular market, having been in that industry for a long time. This is a really big deal. That's why the owners of the company feel that they are on par with Google or Amazon and some of the other very big web-based companies, and are going to be a household name and may even be bigger than them because of the niche that they have found, where they're going to be offering mobile apps to individuals with some significant differences over any apps that exist. Right now there's about 2 billion apps downloaded per month. That's soon going to be 2 billion per week. One of the differences are these are going to be apps that pay you to use them. For example, their first app is going to be a travel app, and users can get this app for free and then get reimbursed, get paid back for the travel that they book right through their own search engine. And members of My Fun Life can offer this app to other people for free, and they will have a override on their commissions. And then, of course, for referring the membership, there are very big advantages to that. We're going to cover that here in a second. In addition to, if you take a look at one of the big things is right here where we're at. My Fun Life has only been around for 4 months, so they are in the formulation stage. Maybe right here, or really, and depending on who you talk to within the company, maybe they're even back here. This is very, very significant because this is going to be a legacy type of company that's going to be around for many, many years. It's going to be passed on to our children and our children's children. And because that's the case, this is a very significant opportunity, because this is where in the home-based business market, where the people who jump in at this stage of the business are the ones who end up making the most money and making 6- and 7-figure incomes, is those who get in and get working and get building into this section of the building process or of the company's launch. And that is exactly where we find ourselves right now. So right now timing is perfect, and the timing is very urgent, because anybody that you know, love, and care about should be jumping aboard, because to join this as a business is only $25, the cost of a couple of pizzas, at a chain restaurant. So very big deal here for that. What I would like to do is if you're going to join this business, you need to have a little bit of an idea about the vision of the company from the actual owners of the company. And I wanted to share just a quick excerpt of that with you right quickly here.
What that does, mindset-wise, is it allows people to commit to a longer period of time, get past that first month that's paid out through coded, and into that matrix income before they have to worry about another payment. So a 3-month package is really a great direction to head. 6-month is another wonderful option for people. So guys, I may not be the best motivational speaker, but I know leaders, you guys, I work with you guys all the time, and this statement is true. Leaders are visionaries, okay? And I got to say, I have met the most incredible people through My Fun Life. And I'm not talking about just the corporate staff. I'm talking about the leaders in the field. I started with this. I want to end with this. If you guys have not reached out to your leaders above you and gotten familiar and gotten that synergy working with you, do it. Okay, reach out to your leaders because they're really the visionaries behind this company. They're helping steer this ship into the direction that everybody can be proud of. So make sure you're plugging in with your leaders, with your upline, and really just creating that synergy in your local markets and your international marketing efforts. Okay, we're building a generational company here, guys, a legacy company. And legacy, I didn't actually put that on this company, but I got to tell you, legacy is a company that a company name that I've had in different forms for the last 18 years. I've always been about building generational companies and building a legacy for my family and for other families. So when different executive staff members started bringing that up, I thought that was really cool. I didn't even tell them at first when they started talking about My Fun Life being a legacy company. That's God. That's God bringing that into this. We are a generational long-term company. And I'm going to share something with you. This is not a negative. This is actually very much a positive. I had a conversation recently with a compliance officer from a bank, and that we were working with, and that compliance officer has some questions about our structure because he thought that we were a travel company that wasn't paying commissions on travel. And so I'm not going to say what that would have made us, but it escalated to the point where finally the legal team wanted to talk with me and get some better clarification on that. And where I'm going with this is in the first few minutes, I let the compliance officer speak, and I realized very quickly he didn't understand what My Fun Life was. And so when he was done saying what he thought it was, then I told him, I said, and I want this to be for everybody on this call, because I think that there's a lot of people that are part of My Fun Life. I see cancellations and things that are happening in different groups. And the only thing I can imagine is that the vision is not fully understood. Okay? And it really smacked me in the face when I was talking with this attorney, this compliance officer from this bank. It was asking all these questions. And so when he got done saying what he thought My Fun Life was, I said, sir, with all due respect, I said, give me just a moment. I said, I'm not going to necessarily directly answer your question right now. What I want to do is explain to you what My Fun Life really is. We're not a travel company. I said, what we are is a mobile app development company that is basically leveraging the buying power of our members. We have massive amounts of people. We're similar to a Costco. And so we're more like a membership buying club. But what we want to do is we want to go into every aspect of somebody's life and create that positive influence. Okay, whether it be how you travel, how you spend your money, so the finance, your health, okay, real estate, how do you buy real estate, all these different things in your life. We want to bring that balance to your life. Okay, and one of the things that Dan Edwards, our CEO, always says is to make sure that you have your perspectives in order. You should always put God first, then your family, then your work, and then you go off and you play. And if you have those things in order, your life is going to be very balanced. And so that's what we want to help our members do, is find that balance in their life. And I just went on to share with them a little bit more of the vision of the company. And there was silence when I was done talking it felt like, for minutes. But he said, wow, I didn't know that's what you guys were. He said, now that you explained that, it all makes sense. I got an email from that compliance officer later stating that, he's interested in becoming a member with My Fun Life. He said that was one of his quickest calls that he's ever done with the company. It was less than 20 minutes long. And he said, I understand your vision now. And guys, that was actually Hyperwallet, okay? And they were trying to decide whether they were going to open this up into Russia and 189 different countries, if they were going to give us those keys. And in a matter of 20 minutes, it blew his mind where we're headed and the vision behind My Fun Life. And I've said this from day one, and if you guys haven't heard me say it, I want this to impact you. Everything in My Fun Life has either been thought out or brought to us from God. Nothing happens within My Fun Life by mistake. With that, I want to turn the call back over to Rob Hanley And I thank you guys for coming out and spending this time with me tonight. Rob, are you still on the call with me?
Absolutely. Hey, Ron, thanks again for everything. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of detail here. Pretty much everything in the entire company runs past Ron. Love the story of the compliance officer. And I really appreciate the part of overall about the vision, because the idea that Dan had shared in the car with us back a few months back, actually several months back, I'll say, in the beginning when we were out in Coeur d'Alene, was I think he called it a time zone payment or something like that. You know, there's a thing in the networking industry. One of the things I love about this isn't a business where you got to go out and create sales every day, and if you don't, then you're not making any money. This is all about duplication and setting off a domino effect that goes all over the whole world. And there's nothing cooler if you're just getting started and you got, maybe you are your entire group. Well, just keep paying it forward, spread the words, and watch this duplicate, a penny a day double type of thing. And then it starts to spread to other countries, and you can look on a daily basis and see your group growing. And the nice thing is you go to bed and there's one number in terms of your group size, and you wake up and it's bigger. So I love the whole idea of a legacy. I love the whole idea of setting something up that I think is very secure in the fact that, we're at a price point that people pretty much anywhere on the planet can afford, can pay, that see the value, that see everything that we bring here. And I love the security overall from that. So thanks so much, Ron, for your update. Thanks for all that you do. Guys, if this is your first time on a corporate update call, it's pretty typical for what we get here. So next week we'll go forward again. And as I like to say with this business, today is the worst that it will ever be. And I say that because every single day it gets better. Something gets added on, something gets included, somebody else joins the corporate staff, or even your team, for example. And so if you like what we have now, it will only get better as we go along. So thanks so much, everybody. And this call is a wrap. Go out and build your business, and we'll see.
All right. So I just wanted to. All right. So with that being said, this is an amazing company at so many different ways, so many different levels. So you have tremendous leadership, leaders that they listen to the field. They have all kinds of different areas that we can go into. The fact that this company is going to have the massive growth that it's going to have. This is going to go viral. They're first to market in the mobile app industry as far as these type of apps that are going to pay you back. We're going to fundamentally change the way that business is being done. And when you add that to the fact that we are just getting started, such as right here, this is a massive opportunity for you to really, for $25 a month, you're getting a fully loaded marketing system with landing pages and autoresponders with emails already made for you, which is unheard of for your $25. On top of the travel deals, utilizing the travel deals, your membership will be paid for on one trip. It can pay for up to 80 months of your membership. It's a no-brainer 30-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, you'll be joining our group, which is part of the My Fun Life is the fastest growing business in the home-based business industry. On top of that, we're on David Dubb's team, which is the #1 team. I'm personally sponsored by him. When you join, you're going to get everything that he has, all of his training, all of his sources. You get everything that he has, as I get as a personal Google Hangouts with him, all sorts of step-by-step instructions on how to build your business. You're not going to be left wondering on how to do this. It's very easy and very simple. You need to think about how you